if the first film is a success and pleases people, you get to make another film, and you judge whether or not to make a film based on the response of the audience. And it's been 42 years since that I've been making these films, and it's not a business. It's a passion. This character, and because of the relationship with fans. What I love about this is that a lot of the films that I've done, a lot of the films don't fit this pattern, but some of the films I've done that have been most successful are family films, and they're passed on from generation to generation. And I'm benefited being introduced to a new generation of filmmakers. But this film is 15 years past the last one. I'd always wanted to examine the vulnerabilities and frailties of an older Indiana Jones, and one final confirming archaeological experience. This, and I don't want to blow it here in the gym. What that is, but it's a beautiful movie. Best seen in a movie theater. I do hope first time you see it, please see it in a movie theater, as far away from your own refrigerator as you can, because it's a big movie. And when you have a positive movie and you sit in the dark with strangers, with John Williams music, and you get a chance to experience your common humanity. Really, the ticket should be twice as much, because that's what we're missing in our lives. Is this common humanity? This movie's about that. It's kind of cool.
I was in shock. It was one of those questions of like, would you be interested in being a part of this? Would you read the script? And there's such one obvious answer, which is yes. But it just blew my mind. I was just like, what? Why? Why? And I read the script and I fell in love with it, and I was so excited. There aren't many movies when you get to go on these adventures. You get to do these crazy things, and Helena does crazy things, and it's so physical. And it's wonderful to be able to be a part of a franchise that has captured comedy and action and danger and suspense and horror sometimes all in one. And I grew up with those films and I loved them, and I loved Indiana Jones, and this is the closest I could get to being anything like him, and it was amazing. Yes, that's bang on. That's exactly what it feels like. You're suddenly, after all of this, I feel like I'm in a dream, and then I'll just be at home with my old socks being like, what just happened? So yeah, and it does feel like an adventure. And coming here in this beautiful place, when we were filming here, it really felt like it was all real and all really happening to us. And like, acting is so much about imagination, but when you're somewhere like this, and we were on the beach at Syracuse, and this incredible scene, as you know, that was at the end, and it was all happening in front of me in this beautiful place, and it's just magical. It'll never happen like this again, I know it won't.
It will be different from person to person. I think the greatest legacy is that I grew up with it. I was a teenager, and it was obviously aimed for me. But then my parents watched it, and then my kids watched it, and now I have a grandkid, and I'm sure she's going to watch it as well. I think that legacy is very hard to beat, if something can just last for this long and touch people's hearts in the same way. A little bit. The red carpet, doing press for a film is like a fraction of what we do. The rest of the time is laundry, it's hard work, it's standing in the cold for 12 hours, and there is no umbrella because you can't get it out there. Then you put footsteps on so it's a lot of hard work, but I love also that scene. I think and I know for sure that Harrison, for him, it's his favorite scene.